Good morning. I thought I'd let you in on a project that I'm working on today. Today I'm working on my fence here, and as you can see, it's in a spot in my yard that doesn't get a ton of sun. So as a result, it tends to grow this mold. And I get this on my siding in certain areas too. You can see it's really bad. Right down in here, I found a product though that definitely helps in taking care of this and clearing this off. In fact, you can see I just finished doing my door here, and the door looks practically new other than some of the spots that the kids have scuffed up with their bikes. But the product that I have found that does a really decent job as far as cleaning off areas like vinyl siding or my vinyl fence is this. It's called, let's see, Home Armor Easy House Wash, and it smells like kind of like a mild form of bleach. So you could probably do the same sort of thing with maybe some form of bleach water. But one of the things I like about this bottle in particular is that it's got these different settings, so off, rinse, and wash, that makes cleaning your vinyl siding and things like that pretty good. So I'm just going to show you the process that I'm going through to do this, and hopefully this will be helpful to you. So the first thing I'm going to do is put this on the rinse setting, and I'm just going to dampen down the fence here, and then I will put it on the wash setting and scrub it up a little bit, and then I'll rinse it again, and you'll see the difference that this makes. So I'll show you that process. Right now we're rinsing it. Now I'm going to transition it to the wash setting, so you'll see kind of a soapier texture here, some bubbles and stuff like that. Lower area too. All right, I'm going to let this sit here for a minute or so. The next thing I do is I take a soft bristled brush like this, something that's not going to scratch up the vinyl siding, and I just kind of work it around on the fence here, and you'll see this stuff will start coming off pretty easily now that it's had the wash sitting on it for a minute or two. So you see that? Let me show you some of these areas here where it's at its worst. See how easily it comes off here? And I'll point this out. This part of the fence is right underneath a pine tree. And so it's very easy for it to get, you know, just things that fall off the pine tree as well that could discolor the fence some. But you can see, scrubs off rather easily. Now that it's scrubbed, we'll rinse it off. And you can see the difference that it made. You can see the dirty water just dripping down the fence. The lower area here that really was the worst, it's nice and clean now. All right, here's the finished product. See, it's nice and clean, nice and bright. And again, for contrast, if you want to see sort of a before and after, that's the next section I have to do. So that'd be the before, and this is the result afterward. I have some scuffs on my fence there for my trash cans, but apart from that, they're nice and clean. And I point this out because a lot of times people make the mistake of using a pressure washer, and that ends up taking the finish off your fence, and that's not a good idea for your fence. And you know, what it'll do is it'll make your fence yellow over time, and you definitely don't want that. So you use this low pressure spray. Again, here's the product, Easy House Wash, and what I'll do is I will put a link in the description of this video for this product. It's something that I was able to buy on Amazon. So I'll have a link to that down in the description, and hopefully this will be helpful to you as well. And likewise, if this video was useful to you, if you wouldn't mind giving it a thumbs up, I'd greatly appreciate it. Thanks. Here's another good spot that might be a useful before and after. So you can see how this section of the fence and the siding really gets a lot of mold, but I'll show you how nice and clean it gets after using the house wash. All right, look at the difference that made. House wash did a nice job. Washed it off, sprayed it off, used again, a soft bristled brush. I like one that has a handle on it like this, but make sure it's a soft bristled brush that you're using, and I'll put a link to a good one in the description of this video. But you don't want to use like a hard bristled brush because it could damage your siding or your fence. But again, here's the after effect of using the house wash, and a soft bristled brush does a really nice job cleaning this off.